What is going on, everybody? It is me again. It's HorrorFan34, and welcome to another video. And welcome to another review for the Christmas Movie Challenge. No, just got off of reviewing the Black Christmas remake. I still figure, let's still venture into the horror category, but this one's more of a horror comedy. And I'll tell you, this is like one of those horror comedies that I absolutely really do love. It's got a fun, cheesy quality to it. It's loads of fun. And if you can tell by the title of the video already, it's going to be on Jack Frost. No, that is not Michael Keaton. Sorry to disappoint. But no, this is before the Michael Keaton Jack Frost. This was 1996. This was. The Michael Keaton Jack Frost was, I think, in 98. This was 96. Directed by Michael Cooney, who I know went on to do the sequel to this, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. But, basically what Jack Frost is about, if people who don't know this film, it's basically about a serial killer who's going to be executed, Jack Frost, played by Scott McDonald, who does a really good job as Jack Frost. And when he's in the snowman... when he's in the snowman, like that, his voice is really good. It's really funny. So it's about this character, Jack Frost, who is this criminal who's a killer who's going to be executed, and on the way to the execution chamber in the van that he's in, the van collides with this chemical supply truck, and Jack Frost gets knocked out of the prison van, and he tries to escape, but then the chemical truck spills all these chemicals on him, and it's burning his body, and then he falls into the snow, and then he melts into the snow, and he ends up mutating into a killer snowman, who then makes his way to the small town to go after the local sheriff, who put him away. And actually, in a flashback, you get to see our lead character, Christopher Allport, who plays the Sheriff Sam. Basically, he was the one that captured Jack Frost. That was a guy people didn't think was going to get captured, and he put him away, and he vowed revenge on the sheriff. And then basically Jack Frost starts killing people one by one in the town, and then the sheriff kind of has to stop him, pretty much. And some of the other people in here, too, you have Shannon Elizabeth, actually, before American Pie, and way before American Pie and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and things like that, was in this film, actually. And of course the most famous scene in the movie is when Jack Frost is in the shower with Shannon Elizabeth. But you do get some really good, fun, cheesy dialogue. It has a really good sense of humor, where basically there's a point where Jack Frost's head is on his side, and the people are looking up and are like this, and then he's like, "Hey, mom, look, I'm Picasso." So I apologize for this cough, and I'm losing my voice, but it's got a lot of really fun gore. There's a point where when Jack Frost opens his mouth and his teeth are like icicle-looking things and bites the guy's head, and there's blood. There's a point where he kills this one woman and puts an ornament in her mouth, and she's kind of merged with the Christmas tree. So you get things like that. And the whole finale is fun between the sheriff and Jack Frost. And I think Christopher Allport does a really good job. I know, sadly, he's no longer with us anymore. I think, sadly, in real life, Christopher Allport was actually killed in a snow avalanche. I think when he was hiking or something like that, which is sad. I always remember Christopher Allport from To Live and Die in L.A. with William Peterson, which is a great movie. But he does a good job as the sheriff. Like I said, Scott McDonald as Jack Frost, he's very entertaining. He's got really good, funny one-liners. And there's even a point where these guys, the sheriff and some of his friends, are melting Jack Frost with hair blow dryers. Excuse me, now I'm burping. I'm a mess tonight. But and I think too, Michael Cooney did a really good job directing the film, and it was also really cool to see Shannon Elizabeth way before American Pie and 13 Ghosts, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. But if you want a really fun like 90s Christmas horror film with comedy, especially it's a pretty fun concept of a killer snowman. I think you would really enjoy this film. So Jack Frost is definitely a recommendation I would get from you, or from me actually. But that's pretty much it for my review for Jack Frost. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.